Hi, I'm Tara for HealingCrystals.com.
Hi, I'm Lourdes from HealingCrystals.com.
Today we thought we'd talk to you about clearing and cleaning your crystals because that's something that we get a lot of questions about on HealingCrystals.com.
I agree. It's probably one of the most frequently asked questions. And we use different ways to clean crystals. One way I like to use is a smudge stick. When using a smudge stick, you light it with a match. Once it catches fire, you blow it out. And please use a fireproof container to hold your smudge stick. You don't want to set fire to your house. Once the smoke starts coming out of the smudge stick, you can hold your crystal in one hand and then just let the smoke sift on up, all the way up through and around the crystal. What happens is, after a minute or two, you'll notice a change in the vibration. You will use your instinct to see when it feels right. And then you will stop. You'll put the crystal down and pick up another one. If the smoke finally blows out, just relight it and start again.
I like to do something similar with my smudge stick, but maybe because I have so many crystals, I don't know. What I will tend to do is just kind of wave. I won't hold each one. I'll just leave them and wave the smoke over them and just give it a few minutes, let the smoke engulf them. And, you know, while I'm doing that, I keep a positive intention in my head. And we'll think something, you know, similar to, you know, please clear these crystals of any negative energy and bring in light and love and joy. And that's it.
For those of you who have a lot of crystals and don't have a lot of time for cleaning, what I have done is take a cookie rack that you use for when your cookies are finally cooling down. I take either the incense or the smudge stick, put it in its container, put it right over the whole rack, actually right underneath the whole rack or over, and I do the entire group at one time. Because it's open and airy, it will hit each of those crystals.
Yeah, that's a nice way to do it.
Yeah, it's quick.
You know, another nice way to do if you've got a lot of crystals and a very, you know, quick and not it doesn't involve a lot of labor, is use nature. A full moon is a wonderful time to clear your crystals. You know, if you've got an outside area that you can use, I know Lourdes uses her roof. I have an outside deck where I'll put everything out in a box, and just let, you know, for 24 hours or so, let the full moon, you know, just take away all the negative energy and bring in the light. You know, some crystals really like the sunlight.
Yes.
I like my carnelians love to go out in the sun. You know, and sometimes, like, I have crystals that I keep outside actually all of the time because they kind of protect my house. And so they're always absorbing, you know, nature. I think nature is a wonderful way. There's also crystals that you can bury in the dirt.
Yes, I do that frequently.
Which is something, some people don't use that a lot, but you can go buy some potting soil and just keep like a pot of dirt and, you know, just push them into the dirt and let that cleanse them. That's really good for your earthy crystals, you know, like the jaspers really like that kind of stuff.
I put the black tourmaline, the black obsidian.
Absolutely.
So let's say you're doing the outside of your house. You can actually take some pots, put them at the corners of your house with the crystals in them. And that way you don't lose the crystals. You don't lose them in the entire ground, because if you put them in a corner, you may have to dig for a couple of days if you need that crystal. But they're all in a pot.
And then, you know, obviously the final element we haven't talked about is water.
Yes. Water is the easiest one for many of us. Some people like to use soap. You may use, I like natural dishwashing soap if I'm using it. If I'm not using it, just plain cold water.
Yeah, absolutely.
And please do not let it be in extremely cold water, because they can crack.
No.
So please, a little on the cooler side, and just run it through the water.
Right.
Or let it soak in water.
And there's some, Lourdes, are there any crystals that can get damaged by water? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Calcite, selenite are two right offhand that I would not put in water for an extended period of time. In sunlight, rose quartz may fade.
Rose quartz does not like sunlight.
No. Amethysts may fade.
Right.
Some citrines may fade.
Yes.
Think about, you know, a lot of the quartz family may fade if you're not careful. You know, sometimes...
You know, obviously clear quartz isn't going to fade.
Exactly. Clear quartz is definitely a safe one. Put it out there as much as you can. It loves sunlight. So just use your intuition. If you're doing it and you're not sure, just leave it for 10 minutes, 15 minutes at the most.
Exactly. And you can always look on our website, healingcrystals.com. If you look at the metaphysical guide, where it explains everything about each crystal, it does explain about clearing and cleaning those crystals, and there's several articles on our website as well that explains the best methods for clearing and cleaning.
I agree. We hope this is helpful for you, and we'd love to see you on our website. Thank you.
And crystal blessings.
Bye-bye.